Alright, yo, what's going on, all my gamers, all my Black Beacon gamers? So, Black Beacon has been under fire by me specifically a lot recently because of the unfair treatment that we have seen for the global players. But today, Black Beacon actually responded to the global players. So I figured, if I was fair, if I took the time out to talk about them in a negative light, I should come over here and give them a fair shot and see what they had to say. So, dear seers, we want to begin with a sincere acknowledgement. Your voices have been heard and we'll take your feedback seriously. That's pretty good start. Not a lot. Good start, I guess. Following the launch of Black Beacon in China, April 28th, we received strong feedback from our global community regarding the differences in compensation between regions. We understand your frustration, and we deeply regret the confusion and concern that this has caused. That's pretty good, as long as they're acknowledging it. That's a good step in the right direction, right? Black Beacon is developed in Mingqiu Studio and published separately across regions by Glowhow from the global servers in Tian City in China. Tian City probably. Due to the structure, each region addresses its launch independently. While the circumstances and responses may have been different, we recognize that the significant rewards issued during the China server launch caused many global players to feel a sense of relative deprivation and disappointment. That was never our intention, and we take these concerns seriously. So, okay. I can see why this would get confusing, right? If you have a bunch of different studios going on at the same time, right? The thing about it is, I do want to take this into account, right? I don't want to just be like, today I'm coming in here fair, right? I'm not coming in here with a I didn't come in here with my mind made up already, being like, you know what, I don't care, screw you guys, I'm not gonna listen to what you have to say. So as long as they lay out all the facts and stuff like that, I am willing to hear them out. And so far they've pretty much told us everything. Wait, let me read the rest of this. We want to be clear, this is not an attempt to shift responsibility, but to offer context, and more importantly, it is a moment for us to learn. This is a moment for us to learn and do better. Having said that, three parties, Mingqiu Studios, Glowhow, and Tian City, have discussed the matter thoroughly and reached shared agreement for the following points. Okay. Global compensation alignment. Okay. Unified rewards across regions. We have conducted a review of all rewards distributed in both global and China servers up to May 5th. I don't know what this time is. Someone else is going to tell me that for me. And any discrepancies will be corrected. Cool. That's pretty much it. I don't know what the rest of it says, but that's good. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. We're getting everything that we got, that everyone else got, so they're making us whole. That I don't know what else to say. I guess moving forward, all servers will follow a unified global compensation plan to ensure fairness regardless and service region. Yes, absolutely. I love this. I love that now they just align everything and it's not going to be separate in terms of regions. Damn, I don't want to get too excited, chat, but I do want to say that I do like what this sounds like, right? If you're someone like me who kind of plays it casually and not really, looking to stream it as often, I might stream it, here and there because it is made by PGR, PGR X devs, and as a PGR player, it is, nice to go and see what the other devs are doing and just seeing how this is going. So, in terms of making up for the mistake, it doesn't. This is pretty much making up for it, if you ask me. For global server compensation, please refer to the details before. Time seeking key 20, spherical fruits medium 2, gift certificate medium 4, 5 permanent character, 5-star permanent character selector chest. We're getting the 5-star selector. Cool. Main story stage 1.4 must be cleared to unlock the mailbox. I think this is the tutorial. So yeah, you have to at least get through to the tutorial. I think that's fine. I think every game does that. Gratitude reward as a gesture of sincere appreciation for your what is this? As a gesture of sincere appreciation for your continued patience and support, all players across all regions will receive additional rewards and compensation above. Lost time 5, time seeking 5. Oh, okay. 5. We get 5 more wishes per each what do you call it? Per each banner. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even upset about that. Important notice: both the unified rewards across regions and gratitude rewards will be distributed on May 6th, which I believe that is today, chat. So you probably can go and claim that right now. Please note that that any disconnection may occur anytime during distribution. If you are disconnected in the game, simply log in to access the game mailbox rewards. Cool. Cross-region coordination, strong publishing collaboration. Mingcho Studio, Glow Hoa, and Tiancity have agreed to share communication protocol across publishing partners to prevent smaller mismanagements in the future. That's good. Hey, chat. So far, let me know how you guys are feeling it so far. As I'm going through this so far, I do. Now, of course, I'm not gonna say that this company cares about us. Of course not. It's a gacha company. What the hell? But I am hearing things that are going in the direction that I want them to, chat. They are talking about the problems that they had. They gave us compensation, and then they gave us the rewards plus the compensation on top of that. So far, I like how this is going. Faster response to communication. We recognize that our initial response took too long to address this. We established a dedicated team focused on improving speed and updates looking forward. Here's the thing, right? So, chat, man, I'll talk about it. Chat, the thing is that there has been a holiday in China that just passed on May 1st to the 5th, which is their Chinese Labor Day. They get 5 days off, which is kind of wild. And honestly, if I had 5 days off, your ass wouldn't see me. You know what I'm saying, chat? I ain't coming to the office. My phone's being turned off, and I'm dip setting. So I kind of get it. And this is a mandatory one. So they couldn't just stay into the office and have someone answering like some intern or something. Like everyone had to have the day off. So I am partial to giving them a pass this time. The only thing is that there's just way too many what ifs. Like, what if they didn't have this day off? Would they have responded immediately? And if they didn't, if they didn't have this time off, it's just like, I don't know, chat. There's no time. We're not in the timeline that exists currently where it's like, they had the time and they just ignored us, right? They had to not come into the office, and then they're coming on their first day back. This is specifically their first day back. They are responding in a way that I do like. We don't know, you know what I'm saying, chat? We just don't know, had they done this faster if there wasn't that day off for China. And I mean China, like all of it. I don't know. It is kind of, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I guess I will come into this game a lot more skeptical, right? I mean, of course, like I said, I just want Ching. Anything else is just kind of extra. I probably won't even play it as often, right? There's so many games that I want to play right now. And there's so many games coming up. With a game that doesn't have a PC port, I just don't see any reason. I just don't think I will commit to this game in a long term when I have PGR. But I do want to say that I do appreciate how they are responding, chat. And if you feel the same way, you are more than welcome to go back and playing it. It is a good game, chat. That's what I do want to say. I think it's a good game. Like, it's genuinely a good game. We sincerely appreciate your continued support or love for Black Beacon. We know the situation has shaken trust. At least they acknowledge it. We don't take that lightly. Trust is restored through words, not through words alone, through consistent action. I like hearing that. We are committed for transparency across creating a more unified experience here throughout. Thank you for listening. Big Show, Tenacity, and Glowho. This is probably compensation differences. Okay, I guess this is what they're showing in terms of like what they have and what they've shown, or what the differences in the regions. Okay. What is the would I reinstall a gacha game if I already delete? Like, it's just rainy. You guys already showed your true colors, so I guess Maddie's pretty pissed. Maddie's pissed. If this apology was equivalent rewards had been announced earlier, I probably wouldn't have uninstalled the game. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Despite the global side of things having a stain on the mouse, this was a solid update. EO has I agree with EO. I'm not gonna lie. That's something I never really thought I would say in year 2025, but I agree with EO. If you guys happen to read this, I would suggest in the future might be better more to communicate across the board. Good luck, Black Beacon. I agree. I never quit because I understood this was a publisher issue. Okay, updating rewards to match other servers is fine and all, but you basically killed the goodwill of the community. Because there's not a lot of people that would know that there is a Chinese New Year. Or not Chinese New Year, sorry, Chinese Labor Day. Like, who's gonna know that? I only know that because I have talked to some other content creators that, know that stuff from China. And it's like, man, I can understand if people didn't know that, and it's like, I think that they're just kind of screwing with us. Like, why would you know that, chat? I now know when Chinese Labor Day is. I don't know what I'll do with that information, but I now have it. Anyways, chat, let me know. I genuinely want to know how people are feeling about this. I know some people in my community didn't uninstall it. I know some people did. We have talked about it on stream before, but I do want to know how you guys feel about it, chat. Am I going to stream this game now? Probably not, because there's no PC port. It is kind of shit. As long as they make a PC port in the future, I think this game could probably have a good future. But as of right now, did they make up for their mistakes? I'm tempted to say yes. So that's my take on this matter, chat. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.